Good morning, guys. So, welcome back to another weekly outlook for Monday, the 2nd of February. So, as always, I'm going to quickly run through the previous week's price action and then run through what I'm looking for the week ahead. So yeah, very nice week last week. Took these two swing positions on Euro. After we saw this expansion on the Monday and Tuesday, we'd taken out higher time frame liquidity, being this 2025 high just here from September. And then I was looking for a pullback back into this daily fair value gap here. So ended up taking two positions, one for 1.51R and one for 2.31R, and both hit TP Friday afternoon. So yeah, buyers played out perfectly. We can see on DXY as well that once we broke through this 1 hour fair value gap, I was looking for this retracement back into this daily fair value gap. So yeah, very clean week of price action. So first week of February, this week. So we have NFP on Friday. So I'm just gonna filter this out. So yeah, a fair bit of news for the week ahead. We've got some USD news today and tomorrow in New York session, and then again on Wednesday. And then Thursday is quite heavy as well, with pound news and euro news and some USD news in the Thursday afternoon, and then we have NFP on the Friday. So um, quite an interesting week of news. Something to be aware of with NFP as well. But yeah, I'm just going to run quickly through what I'm looking for. It's quite a simple outlook at the minute. So on the weekly time frame, we can see that we've taken out this swing low here on DXY being 2025's low. So I'm expecting some sort of pullback. We can see that we've closed as a raid, a bullish weekly close. So yeah, first targets for me are this daily fair value gap previous week high. So we still haven't taken this out. This was my objective from last week. But if we can start to see Monday pull back and then potentially set Monday's low, potentially look to get a sweep of Monday low and then get that change in order flow, and then we can look to align ourselves into DXY buys, with our first target being the daily fair value gap and previous weekly high. Now, once this is taken, I will monitor how price reacts. Of course, we can start to trade higher back into these premium levels here on DXY, but then again we could see a reaction from this daily fair value gap, set a higher for the week, and then carry on trading to the downside in line with the higher time frame order flow at the minute. Yes, we have taken previous weekly low, but we could still start to displace lower from here. So it's just about waiting to see if we take this previous weekly high and then evaluating how price reacts to this area. But as I mentioned, if we can start to see a pullback on DXY at the start of the week and then align ourselves once we've set a potential low of the day, and then we can look to take DXY buys up and take out these equal highs just here. Again, vice versa, if we take out these highs today, I will monitor how price reacts. If we set a high of the week within this area and start to see this bearish order flow kick in again, then I'll look to align myself. I'll look to align myself with sells on DXY down to the previous weekly low. Now, yeah, same thing on Euro. Again, we're creating these equal lows. What's below these equal lows? This daily fair value gap just here. If I just go on to the daily. So yeah, this is the draw for now. Again, we've taken out on the weekly time frame, we've taken out previous weekly high, previous yearly high, sorry. We've closed as a bearish candle. We've flipped this whole weekly range. And now again, if we could start to see a bit of a pullback into this bearish leg and set a high of the day, maybe sweeping Monday's high tomorrow, then again, I'll look to align myself into potential shorts on Euro down to this daily fair value gap. And then again, we'll just wait and see how price reacts to this area just here on Euro. So yeah, in terms of EJ, you can see that again, EJ has been ranging a fair bit. It is more bearish than bullish at the minute, so we can see that we've come down and taken out this low here. So Euro was the weaker pair last week. It didn't make too much of a difference. We could see the same thing on GU again. GU looks a little bit better for sells, a bit better framework. So again, we've taken out these highs from last year, and now we've also created this daily bullish value gap which we traded through. So this is a potential area we can look to see price hold from. So yeah, GU, we can see that again, we've got the daily fair value gap, previous weekly low. And as I've just spoke about, we've got this daily bullish fair value gap, which we have now traded into. So a possible move on GU, which I would look for, would be a move into this inverted fair value gap, setting a high of the day, and then looking for a move down into this daily fair value gap and previous weekly low. From there, we can then see that we've got this area to monitor, so see how price reacts once we trade into this area. If we do set a potential low of the week, then we can look to align ourselves and continue the high time frame move. If we start to see price disrespect to this area, then we can just continue with this bearish move here. So it's just waiting to see. For now, we've got a clear draw on liquidity being the daily fair value gap on GU and EU, and also DXY from the opposite way around. So yeah, quite a simple week, quite a simple outlook. That's all I am looking for at the minute. As mentioned, we've got NFP and a fair bit of news, so that's something just to monitor as well as we move through the week. But yeah, as always, guys, I will monitor and update the video as we move through the week. Guys, so just a quick update. It is now Tuesday morning, moving into New York session, currently 10 to 12. Just a quick update on the chart. So yesterday we've had this move into this daily bearish fair value gap on DXY. So currently waiting to see how price reacts to this area. I am personally more bearish on Euro, but obviously haven't confirmed the bullishness on DXY yet until we start to either respect this area or disrespect this area. Now, this morning we've had a little bit of a retracement into this 4-hour fair value gap just here, and now we're starting to expand higher. So we swept Asia lows this morning, London, and then expanded higher. So we do have Monday's high here. I will be waiting to see how price reacts once we take Monday high. There's a potential we can sweep this high and then start to trade lower, down to Monday's low. And then ideally we create a low of the week within here, or if we carry on with this displacement lower, then I would be happy saying this is the high of the week, and then we have a clear target down lower towards the previous weekly low. So just sitting on my hands at the minute. There's also been some news of the US government shutting down again. So some of the USD news is now tentative for the week. For example, NFP on Friday. I don't think that will be getting released. So that's just another factor to look at. But yeah, same thing on Euro. We've now traded into this daily fair value gap. We have created a bearish daily fair value gap just here, which is also Monday's high. So yeah, at the minute, I don't really see any high of the week or any high, probably high of the week. Yes, this morning we have swept Asia highs and we've displaced lower. There was a potential day trade here, but nothing really I was interested in. So yeah, currently again, we may take Monday's low. We're obviously inside this daily bullish fair value gap, so we'll see how price moves once we take this low here. But we are starting to create bearish daily fair value gaps. So ideally, I am looking for a little bit of a pullback to set a high of the week and then continue with this bearish momentum. But yeah, at the minute, it's not much to update. Currently just sat on my hands. Yesterday, we didn't really get any chance to enter. My overall draw has now been met, being this daily fair value gap. And yeah, so next time I need to update, I will do. So yeah, that's the update for now. As I said, Tuesday just about to move into New York session, and then I'll update later on in the week. Good morning. So just a quick update on the charts. It is now Wednesday, coming towards the end of London session. We have some news in New York today. But yeah, DXY at the minute is looking okay. So pretty much what I'm looking at, I did want to see a push into this daily fair value gap and Monday's low. We might not push down that low. I am monitoring to see how we react to this H4 fair value gap just here. We tapped it yesterday, failed to take out Monday's high, and then we've come again for a second sweep of this low. So if we can form some sort of low within here and start to see some true expansion higher towards Monday's high, then I will potentially look for some euro short. So again, same thing on euro. We have taken out Asia highs and then we started to displace here. So again, if we can see some more displacement, and I'm happy to say this is the high of the day, then it's a possibility to look for shorts in New York session down to Monday's low. Now I would prefer to see price higher, taking out Monday's high. At the minute we are just trading in Monday's Monday's range, but we did see quite a big move on Monday, being over nearly 100 pips. So I wouldn't be surprised now if we have broken through kind of this gap here, and now we've come back today on the Wednesday and retested this area. So we've had a slow retracement Tuesday, and then if we can set a possible high of the day or maybe even high of the week, then we can look for lower prices on euro down to kind of this swing low and Monday's low as well. But yeah, just being mindful that DXY is in this bearish daily fair value gap. But like I said, we either respect this area and continue lower towards this low, or we kind of pull back, create a low of the week, and then continue higher. So yeah, that's what I'm looking for at the minute. GU, pretty much the same thing again on GU. We've created this, we had this bullish daily fair value gap. We've now flipped this, created this bearish one as well, and now we're trading within this area. So again, looking for a potential high of the day within here. At the minute, it's looking quite good. EJ is more bearish again at the minute, but yeah, GU potentially set a high of the day with it here and then trade lower. But yeah, that is an update, and I'll update you again if I do get into any positions. Yes guys, so just a quick update. I have now just entered this GU short. So like I spoke about in the video this morning, on GU we have seen price trade back into this daily bearish fair value gap just here. It's also this daily bullish inverted fair value gap here. So what I'm looking for now, we've traded above Monday's high on GU. We've respected this area in London and New York, and then we've just had news come out at 3 o'clock. Now I'm happy with calling this the high of the day. We have all of this trend line liquidity down here. So what I'm looking for now, especially on the weekly time frame, is for this weekly candle to now start to flip and push further to the downside back into this leg just here. So yeah, that's what I'm looking for. My draw is down here, and I will update you guys. I'm just quickly doing this video before I head off out, which is why I ain't got the webcam on, so I'm rushing. But yeah, this is the execution I've just taken on GU. Yes guys, I did record a video this morning, but it was very laggy when I was editing, so just re-recording it now. But quick update from the GU position. As you can see, beautiful position. We have hit take profit this morning, and yeah, pretty much one trade for the week and I am done. This has now passed me my phase 2 and another phase 1 account, so very happy with this outcome, very happy with the trade. Planned, executed to perfection, and a lovely trade to kind of end the week here. I will be editing the YouTube video and uploading it probably on Friday. I am traveling tomorrow, going away for the weekend, and likely will be done for the week. But yeah, very good start to the year. Very happy with my performance. I think I've only taken one loss and the rest have been winners. So I know there will be a loss around the corner, but I'm happy with how I am executing at the minute, following the plan. That's all I can do. It's the importance of account rotation as well, when you wanna win streak to rotate your accounts. But yeah, I just need to do one more trading day for my P2, and then that should be done. And then I've got my other P2 ready to go. Took this on 2 accounts, and yeah, beautiful outcome. As I mentioned yesterday, on the video, I wanted to see this weekly candle flip and now turn bearish, and that is what we have seen. We have seen price come into this daily inverted bullish fair value gap and this bearish fair value gap, dropping down on to the 1 hour time frame. We had Monday's range, so from Monday's high to Monday's low, price traded above Monday's high back into this inverted daily fair value gap. We've then inverted this 1 hour bullish fair value gap just here, and then once we had this candle close, that was the trigger for me to enter the short positions, calling this the high of the day / week, and then targeting down to Monday's low as well. So yeah, beautiful trade. Very happy with the performance. As I said, we'll be calling it a week here. I will get the video edited and uploaded onto YouTube. But yeah, beautiful end to the week.